Hey lovelies, y'all already know I like to give y'all a sneak peek of what y'all getting yourselves into, and this is the color. So if y'all hear from my previous video, let's get into this bad boy. Showing you what I'm going to be using, and I'm going to go ahead and section off my wig into 4 sections to start this highlighting process. Now for these highlights application, I'm going to be using a method called weaving. And I'm going to do a one process application with this wig. So I'm going to do 30 volume developer in the back and 40 volume developer in the front to get all of the color and dimension that I have in this wig. I got this color of the wig during this application. So the red bow and the red brush is going to be for the back of the hair, which is the 30 volume. And the black bow and blue brush is 40 volume developer, and I'll be using that for the front of the hair. And for the weaving method, I basically section out a piece of hair and then I section another piece of hair the same density, the same amount of hair, and I go in between the hairs with my comb, as you saw the end of my comb, and I weave out little pieces of hair. I'm going to use my aluminum foil and I'm going to go ahead and apply this bleach to the hair. Remember, 30 volume in the back. And I'm making sure that I saturate all the strands of the hair, even the ends, making sure I'm getting the front and the back of the hair. I'm going to fold up the aluminum foil, fold the sides in to hold everything in place, and I'm going to repeat this process all over the hair. So while you're watching me apply the bleach and stuff like that for these highlights, I just want to get into a few pros and cons that I feel like I need to mention about this hair. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the cons. If you watch my previous video, I'll link it above and below. You'll know that I already said that I feel like this hair has previously been dyed because the knots just was not lifting to a blonde. It turned like a reddish color when I first bleached the knots and barely wanted to turn that, and then I bleached the knots a second time and it turned to this brownish color. I'm not mad at the brown color at all because, you know, it blends in with my skin tone, so that's fine, but it just was not lifting to a blonde for some odd reason. Now another con that I had came across is that I could not get this lace to melt with my skin tone in certain areas, which is usually my sides, and I just felt like the lace was this odd brownish ashy color. I really did not like that, but makeup, if you have the right makeup can hide and blend any lace in with your skin. So just make sure you get the right makeup, and that goes for any lace wig, any lace period, not just this one. Now when you get a lace closure, a lace frontal, you always notice the little hairs that's sticking up, the flyaways. Now that's because they tie their hair into a knot. That's what gives you the knots of your lace frontal, lace closure and stuff like that. So these had very long hairs that just sticked up like all over. You could definitely taint it with some wax stick or some hairspray or whatever, so that's not a big deal, but I do want to mention it for those that do come across that problem. Hairspray, wax stick could definitely solve that problem, but all wigs, all lace closure, all lace frontals, you're gonna experience that. I just want y'all to know that as well. So that's it for the cons, and now we're gonna go into the pros. The pro that I love about this hair is the hair is so soft, and another pro is that the density of this hair is so natural, not too thin and it's not too thick. It definitely mimics a natural head of hair. I just want to mention real quick, this is the back of the wig. This is the hair that I initially bleached first, right? And it's just this reddish, like copper brownish tone, right? It should already be blonde by now. So you see what I'm saying? Like the hair is lifting, but it has to go through all of the shades, and I feel like it has been previously colored. Cause look at that, it's red. It's red. So anyways, for real, I also like that this hair does hold a curl if you set it. If you just curl it and let it drop, it's not gonna hold that curl. The curl is not gonna even stay past like an hour. But if you curl the hair and set it with some bobby pins, the hair would definitely hold the curl a lot longer. Also, I want to mention that this hair remains soft even after bleaching. I didn't experience any balding or anything like that, even though the knots have experienced bleach 3 times, and the hair texture is still soft, don't really get any tingling or matting. So that is definitely a plus in my book. And I feel like even though the hair has obviously been colored, it still came out a nice bomb highlighted dimensional color. So that is a plus in my book. So right now I'm doing a bleach bath. So I'm using 1.5 scoops of bleach. I'm also using 20 volume developer to get a milky yogurtly consistency, and then I'm using half the amount of shampoo, and I'm mixing all of that together, and I'm gonna apply it to the whole wig, all of the hair on the wig. So once I finish brushing everything in, I'm gonna let this sit on the hair for like an hour or so, and that's what it looked like. And I rinsed it out, washed it with some moisturizing shampoo, shimmer light for like 20 minutes because I didn't want it to get too ashy. Then deep conditioned the hair, and this is the results that I got. And when my braids are old, I like to comb out the hairs that got out of the braid before I put any product on them, because I don't want to pull out my hair or pull on any knots that may have formed. And then you already know this routine. This is probably like the 4th time you've seen this routine, so you already know what I'm about to do. Put my blow dryer on cool and do this ball cap method. Now I want to do the ball cap method because after doing a bleach bath on the wig, the lace turned a light brown. It was no longer that dark ashy brown, it was very light. So I had to do the ball cap method, and I'm using my Black Radiance contour palette in the contour shade, and I'm gonna go in and see how I like it with the lace, see if it's a good match, and use my 90% rubbing alcohol to wipe down my skin, take all of the makeup off and stuff like that, and use my Gots to Be Glue spray and go ahead and adhere this wig. I was not trying to glue down this wig whatsoever, and I'm basically going to show you how I installed the wig. I'm going to show you how it looks straight. I'm going to show you how it looked with some curls, and that's basically that. I said what I said about the hair. I really do like the hair. The only thing that I'm not feeling, like I said before, is the lace, and that the hair was previously dyed. To me, I think they dip dyed it, or maybe it wasn't them exactly, but the hair had some type of coloring done before it reached me, because you can see in this video that the hair, when it was lifting, it lifted from a red to orange and then a blonde. But it's okay because we got this bomb dimensional highlighted wig going on now, so I can't even be mad at it. Anyways, lovelies, let me know what you think about this wig. If you're still watching, if you're still riding with me, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload a video. And I'm done talking. I'll just let you watch and give me your thoughts on how you like this color, how you like the wig. Have you tried this wig before? Have you tried any of Sunburn's hair before? And all of their links and information will be in the description bar below. If you want to see how I got this makeup look and why my eyelashes is looking like that, then click on my previous video. I'll link it above and below, and tell me what I was doing wrong, because it was tragic. I was over here singing and dancing and just doing the most. Like, this engine is funny to me. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna have whiplash if I keep this up. This is ridiculous. Anyway, lovelies, this is the end of the video. Again, turn on your notification bells, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, lovelies, later.